While many of the things we know are capable of being quantified, a vast majority of things can't be quantified. In this article, you will learn the meaning of countable and uncountable nouns in English, their examples, and differences between them. What are countable nouns? In English, countable nouns are nouns that name people, animals, plants, objects, places, events, and ideas that are capable of being separated. They name things that can be divided into individual units. Countable nouns are nouns we can count with numbers, meaning they are capable of being quantified with numbers such as 1, 15, 50, 100, etc. For instance, one boy. Another unique feature of countable nouns is their ability to attract indefinite articles. We only use the indefinite articles, a, and an, when referring to singular elements in sentences, hence we can use them to introduce countable nouns. For instance, a book, singular, while countable nouns share a unique feature known as individuality, they are also capable of existing in groups. We can have a multiplicity of countable nouns. For instance, 20 boys. Countable nouns tend to attract the plural marker, '(s), when there is more than one of them in a sentence, or being referred to. Examples of countable nouns. I bought 3 books from the bookstore. She has a pen in her bag. There are 2 chairs in the room. He adopted a puppy last week. The teacher marked all the scripts. We saw several cars on the highway. An apple fell from the tree. What are uncountable nouns? In English, uncountable nouns are nouns that name objects, food, liquids, substances, materials, feelings, qualities, activities, subjects, etc. that cannot be separated. Unlike countable nouns, they name things that exist as substances or collective categories. Collective categories, here, refers to groupings of related concepts. For instance, conversation. Uncountable nouns can't attract indefinite articles, because they lack the quality of individuality, existing as separable items. However, we can make use of the definite article, there, in making reference to them in sentences. For instance, the furniture. While uncountable nouns are incapable of being quantified into single units, we do not add the plural marker, '(s), to them to indicate that they are plural elements. However, we can only pluralize them when we are making reference to a multiplicity of them. Take for instance, water, is not a divisible object, and typically doesn't take a plural marker, but we can pluralize when referring to multiple instances of its existence. For example, the waters in my country are alluring. Waters, here refers to more than one instance of the uncountable noun, water. Uncountable nouns can also be introduced by a specific type of determiners known as quantifiers, in place of the definite article, there. Some of them include little, some, many, etc. Examples of uncountable nouns. She gave me some useful advice. The water in the bottle is cold. He has a lot of knowledge about linguistics. We need more information before deciding. The room was filled with furniture. She showed great patience during the lesson. I added a little sugar to the tea. Differences between countable and uncountable nouns. Countable nouns name things that are capable of being separated into single units, while uncountable nouns name objects that can't be separated into single units. Countable nouns are capable of being counted with numbers, whereas uncountable nouns can't be counted with numbers. Rather, we can use quantifiers to quantify them. Countable nouns can be introduced by indefinite articles, a, and an in sentences, while uncountable nouns can be introduced by the definite article, there, in sentences. All countable nouns have plural forms indicated by adding '(s) to them, while uncountable nouns do not have plural forms generally, but can be pluralized when reference is being made to a multiplicity of their existence. An example of countable nouns is book, while an example of uncountable nouns is wood. Anything that is capable of existing as an individual entity and can be isolated, is known as a countable noun, while things that can't be isolated are classified as uncountable nouns. Some qualities of countable nouns include having plural forms, taking indefinite articles, a, and an, etc., while some examples of uncountable nouns include lack of plural forms, use of the definite article, their, etc. Understanding these nouns will better inform you on the two major spectrums for classifying things based on tangibility, and how to use them appropriately in speech and writing. See you soon.